Alright, VC, what's going on? Haven't made a video in a little bit, so thought I'd jump on here and, as usual, get another stack of records that I'd like to get filed away after I listen to them and everything. So, yeah, I haven't made a video since Record Store Days, so hope everyone had a good RSD. Still waiting for a couple more things to come in the mail that I wasn't able to get locally, so I ended up getting everything I wanted, which was, of course, way too much. Looking forward to the next one, though. So this video is just like a hodgepodge of stuff that I got from various places. This one was actually from Glass House out in Pomona. A little surf music, that's what we're listening to now. The Challengers, K39. It's original mono pressing on Vault Records. Yeah, just some nice surf music, as you can hear. Kind of digging it lately. Next one, actually just played this this morning for the first time and blew me away. Great free jazz. Man, you know, I was kind of hesitant at first getting into the free jazz scene, and then I feel like I'm just full in it now. That's mostly what I'm buying now is free jazz, soul jazz type stuff. But man, killer record. This is the Frank Wright Quartet. Uhuru Na Umoja on the original French America label, which is, man, I love to find some more stuff on there. But this one has Frank Wright, obviously, Noah Howard, who's tremendous. He has one on the America label as well that I'd like to get. And then Art Taylor is on here. I mean, just a really killer record. Got this from Alex, who runs Glass House. He also has his own Instagram and he sells records. He's got his own little website that he sells. This is from his personal collection, and yeah, very happy to have it. Nice record. It's very, very much free jazz, so if that's not your thing, don't get that record. Next one, I got this from Record Jungle out in LA. It's a good Kanye album. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's a 3 LP. It's an original, what, 2000, oh yeah, 96. No, that's not right. 2010, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's on Rockefeller, of course. Nice trifold. Yeah, it's a nice album from Kanye. I mean, what was the hit song on here? It was, what the heck is it? There's no track listing and I can't think of it offhand right now. But it was a pretty big hit. But yeah, nice album. I like Kanye. I know a lot of people don't, but his earlier stuff is pretty good. I'll put that in later. Next, got from Glass House as well. I've been wanting this one for a long time, and the prices never seem to be right. I never find this kind of stuff locally, so first Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Definitely a lot different than their stuff that you're used to nowadays, but still a great record. Enjoy it. This is like from '84 or something. Yep, 1984. So that was a cool pickup. Next, I got this at Josie Records here in town. It's the repress of it on CTI. This is Freddie Hubbard, Red Clay. I did not have this at all, so I've been wanting it for a while. I'd heard it before, but just never owned it. So it's a later CTI, like probably early '80s repress. Obviously, Joe Henderson, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Lenny White. I mean, this is just a killer record. Highly suggested to anybody. You know, most people know Freddie from his Blue Note stuff, but this one is just a terrific record. All right, so this one I got on eBay. I think I had like a 3 LP bundle that I got from this seller, but this is Randy Weston and Langston Hughes. Uhuru Africa. Love that cover. I mean, freaking killer. Original on roulette. Langston Hughes, the great poet, does some of the lyrics on here. Mostly him just like, you know, kind of talking over, you know, the percussion and beats and stuff. I mean, just a really killer record. I really enjoyed it. So, got that. Yeah. Captain Beefheart, his Magic Band, Mirror Man. One of the, I think it's came out a year after it came out, not the original Buddha. But yeah, nice record. Definitely better than Trout Mask Replica. Love Captain Beefheart, especially his earlier stuff. Pretty much everything but Trout Mask. Just can't get into that record. Maybe one day, but this was it's like a comp, UK comp. The Replacements, Boink. Yeah, any replacements that I can get. And welcome to the collection. Great band. Just some, you know, great songs on here. Color Me Impressed. If Only You Were Lonely. So, yeah, nice comp of some of their works and stuff. I don't know if that was. I'm not sure if that was like unreleased stuff or what's on it, but. Next one, what was it? New West Records. They were having a big sale, like a summer sale, they called it. And so I picked up a lot of stuff from there because, I mean, everything was like $8 to $10 and stuff, and it was just a killer sale. So I think I have a couple in this video, and then, you know, I got some more I still got to listen to before I, you know, make a video on them. But I got Jason Isbell in the 400 unit. This is live at the Twist and Shout. So, yeah, just a nice live album from Jason in the 400 unit. Really makes just terrific records. Can't complain about any of them. Sound quality is really good. So, another one from New West. I didn't really know these guys, but I had heard the name, and I know a lot of people that, you know, it says the new album featuring Mavis Staples, Jason Isbell, Cedric Burnside. This is the North Mississippi All-Stars. I think it's just, Up and Rolling is the name of the... Yeah, this was a nice surprise. You know, bluesy, obviously, but, you know, it's just a nice rock as well. Country, rock, blues, I mean, kind of goes all over the place. Really enjoyed it, actually. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, it's a nice record if you didn't know about it. Get into some hip-hop now. More hip-hop, I guess, because I already showed one, but this album was big, you know, my high school days and stuff. When did this come out? This came out in 2000, yeah, so definitely right in my high school days. Jurassic 5 Quality Control. It's a 2 LP. Comes with a nice lyric sheet too. Just yeah, great hip hop record. Not one that really needs an introduction. It's, you know, pretty popular, but Record Jungle out in LA had a first press and I couldn't pass it up, man. Just freaking killer. All right, next we got Brian Wilson, Getting In Over My Head. Original on orange vinyl. Can't remember when this was released. 2004. Decent record, you know. I'm a huge Brian Wilson fan, so I don't want to say I'm a completist of his solo albums, but when they pop up, I like to get them. This was a great price from Glass House. This was sealed, so you know, it's just okay for me. It's not great, but you know, Eric Clapton, Elton John, Paul McCartney play on here, and he's got a duet with his brother Carl. So yeah, it's a decent album. I would listen to it again, you know, without hesitation. So next one, later Cramps album that I hardly ever see. This is Flame Job. This is from doesn't say. Forget what year this is from. That's gonna bug me. But yeah, it's a nice Cramps album. Obviously, I enjoy their earlier stuff quite a bit more. Oh, 1994. but this was still enjoyable for me. Yeah, so just a good one on, whoops, sideways there, but nice later out from the Cramps. More, you know, it's on Epitaph, more of their same stuff that you're used to, but, you know, obviously not as good as their earlier works, but still enjoyed. Next one, this was, I never find her stuff, and it's starting to get really pricey. I found a seller on Discogs and made him an offer, and he accepted it. It's a near mint copy, except for the cover, of Alice Coltrane, Lord of Lords. Original on Impulse, with the separated boxes at the top. Man, terrific record. Like I said, I love Alice Coltrane, but man, some of her stuff is just super expensive, and I don't want to get. There's a lot of unofficial copies floating around, and this, you know, some of her catalog really needs a nice like audiophile repress or something. Like Acoustic Sounds needs to get a hold of it, and yeah. So, but real nice free jazz album from her. Yeah, you guys all know Alice. Another one I've really starting to get into in the last couple months. This is Gary Bartz and NTU Troupe, Follow the Medicine Man. More Prestige. Another, you know, free soul jazz. You know, obviously avant-garde. This is a stereo pressing. Really nice. Really starting to enjoy Gary Bartz. So if you can find any of his stuff, highly suggest picking up. I got this out at Record Jungle in LA. Let's see here. John Coltrane, Interstellar Space. As you can see, it's a nice white promo copy. And the title is very fitting for this. It feels like he's taking you to space. Rashid Ali plays drums on this. I mean, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn are the song titles on this, and it's very fitting. I mean, crazy free jazz album. It's from 1974. Love it. Not one I had in the Coltrane collection, so that was a welcome addition. Another band that I try to always pick up, but it doesn't seem to always work out. I think I got this from Record Jungle as well. Ramones, End of the Century. Hardly ever see it in the wild. Very, very rare. So when I see it online, if it's a good price, I'll pick it up. It's on Sire. Do you remember Rock and Roll Radio? Danny Says, Chinese Rock, Let's Go. Great record from the Ramones. Big fan, but still have a couple of their earlier albums I need to get. I think the first album I still have to get. I'm not sure if I have Rocket to Russia. Can't remember. But yeah, so next Neil Young album that I'd never really heard, actually, to be honest with you. This is Fork in the Road. Nice original pressing. Yeah, it's a nice little solid album from Neil, actually. I was kind of surprised. Not many hits off of this. I'm not even sure if any had a radio play, to be honest with you. Maybe they did. But, man, it's a nice little album. And I didn't know when I got it, but I guess it's pretty difficult to get. Gatefold. This was sealed when I got it. Yeah, if you haven't heard it, give it a listen. You might be surprised. Still, obviously, no Harvest or anything like that, but now this one is probably a top 3 Neil album for me, and I got this out at there's a big flea market here. They do it once a month out in Canton, Texas. It's the largest flea market in the States, I believe. And it's Neil Young, Tonight's the Night. Original the black reprise label, which, man, that's just awesome. Yeah, terrific record from Neil. Obviously better than the last one I showed, and like I said, top 3 for me. I just really love this album. Tonight's the Night Part 2, Tired Eyes, and then I love that you know, he has a song Albuquerque because it's where I grew up. So yeah, nice album. All right, another free jazz album. I see a pattern here. A lot of, I mean, I'm still picking up Blue Notes when I can and stuff like that, you know, but I'm really just, that seems to be my kick lately, you know, just kind of keep going down one way. It's the Dave Holland Quartet, Conference of the Birds on ECM. Yeah, really nice album. I think Sam Rivers is on here. Yep, Sam Rivers, Dave Holland, Anthony Braxton, and Barry Altschul. Sam Rivers, man. Some of his earlier stuff is obviously good on Blue Note, but you know, he started getting into some cool stuff later on. And yeah, this is a very, very nice album on ECM. One of my favorite ECM records, I'd have to say. Now that I have this, one of the favorite that I own, I guess I should say. Got a good deal on this. The cover has some issues. I'm going to try to find a different cover. The vinyl's in great shape. Chet Baker and crew, original mono on Pacific Jazz. You guys all know, big Chet Baker fan, and this one has him with Bobby Timmons, so I mean, I don't know how you could go wrong with that. Phil Urso, Pete Littman, a couple other guys I haven't seen on other albums, but yeah, great Chet Baker album. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's a total different sound than like the Blue Note sound, you know? But still just like a classy West Coast jazz. I mean, I don't know. It's not hard and heavy. It's just nice. Just really, really nice. So, yeah, like I said, I'll be looking for an upgrade copy of the cover here. But yeah, the wax is great. So. Now these next two, I bought these before they started doing all these represses, but you know, these are in lesser shape, so the represses are welcome. But we have Gene Russell, New Direction on Black Jazz, an original pressing. Like I said, VG condition, VG minus-ish. But these are hard to find. I can't freaking find them. And when I think I got this one, it had like a crack through half of track one. So the seller on eBay ended up giving this to me for free. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to find all the Black Jazz albums, but they don't show up. They're never out there. I've never ever seen a Black Jazz album in the wild. I mean, I'm in Dallas, so you know, it is what it is. So like I said, these are VG conditions. So I got all the represses that have come out. So I'll be showing those later, but yeah, so we got Walter Bishop Jr., Coral Keys, also in the Black Jazz. This one, you know, VG condition, like I said, so noisy in the quiet spots and, you know, annoying at times, but still a great record and yeah, nice to have. I'll talk about it a little bit more when I show the represses in a later video. You've heard Dave, Local Bandography, talk about you know, he was getting all those African records from Matt out in LA. I got a couple from him as well. I'll show them in this one. I still have a couple that I got listened to. This is a group called the Mandators. Some nice reggae music from Nigeria on the Polydor label, 1987. Give it a listen on like Spotify or something, or Discogs. They have some tracks up. Killer stuff. Really enjoyed it. And then, yeah, this is the Ngozika Brother Dance Band Kwabubu Special. An original on the Hamzi Sound stereo label. Just great African music. I mean, whew, awesome stuff. Some of these can get kind of pricey, not this particular record, but some of the African records, so I kind of pick and choose. But you know, these never show up over here, so it's nice to have a couple in the collection. Yeah, give it a listen. Good stuff. All right, this is this their third album or second album? I can't remember. Social Distortion. This is Prison Bound, original. Yeah, nice Social D album. Love Mike Ness. 1988 this came out. More great stuff from them. Still like their first album, probably the best in my opinion. But this is still a nice record from them. Obviously SoCal, and actually not just SoCal, but Orange County punk. So it's a little different than like the LA scene or any other punk bands that I would say. And this one I kind of got for my wife, but yeah, I mean I like them okay, but it's negative. Peace sells, but who's buying? Original on the Capitol label. My wife's a bigger Megadeth fan than I am, but you know, I enjoy them, you know, somewhat. So nice pickup on some metal as well. So man, I crossed off a lot of genres on that on this video. So hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, looking forward, like I said, looking forward to the next RSD drop. And then I got some other ideas for some videos planned. You know, I always say that and I never follow through, but you know, I want to stop doing just vinyl finds videos. I know that's always the most watched videos in the VC, but yeah, I got some top 10 type stuff. I don't really know if I'm gonna ever do a top 100. That's just a lot of time. We're remodeling our master bathroom right now, so that's taking a lot of my time up. So, but wanted to get on here and make a quick update video, and like I said, hope you guys are all doing well, and take care.